For our next task, we're going to create the articles that will ultimately go on a news page for this website. What I'd like to have is a series of articles on a page that will show a little bit of introductory text followed by a read more style link. When you click on the read more link, that'll take you to the full page of information about that particular article. This kind of format is called a blog. Think of blog in terms of functionality, as opposed to somebody who writes about a subject of interest every day on a website. In order to get started creating this news portion of the website, the best way to do that is to start by creating our news articles, and then I'll show you how to put in the read more links. So to do that, I'm going to start by clicking on my article manager once again, and then I'm going to click on the new button up here in the upper right. In your exercise files, there's a document which will show you all of the articles that we're going to put in for news. There's 3 of them. Something about the new cafe menu, a major donation received, and new children's artworks program is announced. So I'm going to start with the new cafe menu. Just as we've done before, I'm going to highlight the words new cafe menu, Control or Command C to copy that, Control or Command V to paste it in place. As for the category, this is going to be inside of news and events, but these are specifically news articles. So I'm going to categorize them under specifically the news category. And then down here in the article text area, I'm going to go ahead and highlight all of the information here for the new cafe menu. Control or Command C to copy, Control or Command V to paste it in place. So far, I haven't done anything different that you haven't seen before in terms of creating a new article for the website. Now what I need to do is specify exactly where that read more break is going to occur. And where I'd like that to happen is between the first and the second paragraphs. In other words, right between this very first sentence of the page and the second sentence that starts the new menu features. So I'm going to click right before I want that read more link to occur. I'm clicking at the very end of the first sentence. And then I'm going to click on the button down here in the bottom that says read more. And what you'll see appear on the page is this red dotted line. That red dotted line is not actually there on the page. When you actually view this from the front end in Joomla, you won't see a red line. This is simply a guideline that's in place that shows you where that read more break is going to occur. Think about Dreamweaver if you happen to be familiar with that. Sometimes Dreamweaver will show you these types of marks within the editing interface that aren't actually there, but they're very helpful as you put together a web page. You'll notice that Joomla put in a little bit of an extra space here, which I don't really want, so I'm going to click my delete key a couple of times to get rid of that. And that's all there is to it in terms of putting in that read more link here. And when we put this on the front end of the website and we create the news blog, you'll see that this will divide our articles into pieces, which will show you the little bit of text. In this case, Samoka proudly announces a fresh, updated cafe menu is now available to museum visitors. That will show up on the top part of the page, and then there'll be a read more button underneath, which you can click, and that will then show you the entire article on the following page. So I'm going to go ahead and click Save and New. And I'm going to enter my other 2 articles here offline. So for the major donation received article, once again, I'll put in that read more break between the first and the second paragraph. And for the new children's artworks program announced, again, I'll put the read more break between the first and the second paragraph. You go ahead and do that offline too, and I'll see you at the next video.